This is the latest LEGO City camper van, set number 60454 holiday camper van with 385 pieces, rated 6+, and here in the UK has a retail price of £25, or if you're in the US, $30 and €30. But if you're like me, you might want to wait a while because this set did come out on January 1st. It's now much later than that, but I did get it on discount and I managed to save £5. Yep. That's right, I paid £20 for it. Bargain, love it, that's good. But first of all, my first impressions, this looks so much more detailed than previous LEGO City camper vans. So yeah, this thing is beefy and it is big. And as we can see, it comes with 2 minifigures plus a little baby minifigure there as well. That's always cool to see. And then on the back of the box, we can see some interior details and it looks like there's quite a lot going on in there. Inside the box, we have 4 numbered bags and 1 small sticker sheet. And the instruction booklet is fairly thick, actually. I didn't expect that. But of course, if you're a LEGO insider, scan the QR code here, download the LEGO Builder app, and register this set to your collection to earn 20 insider points. This set has 173 steps across 173 pages. Wow, look at that. And these are the only leftover parts once you finish building. Nothing unexpected. This is all the kind of usual random small little bits that you'd expect to find at the end. And here it is, the finished camper van. And wow, let me tell you, this thing is a beast. It took me roughly half an hour to build, and even though it's a 6+ set, it felt very involved. This thing is very heavy. You can tell there's over 300 parts for it, and I'm just going to give you my verdict. I think this is totally worth it. £20, even at full price, £25. This set is just so good. And what I've heard is that some of the Speed Champions designers have come over to the LEGO City theme, and you can really tell, because apart from the fact that it is now 8 wide at the back here, kind of approaching that Speed Champions territory, that just the whole design styles, the building techniques, there's so many parts involved and none of them feel wasted, in my opinion. You know, there were some really clever techniques, and even, right, let's take the roof off. Hooray, you can easily do that. And then the side panel opens up, but it's not using any assembled hinge special pieces. It's just using curved plates, just like that. And it's so smooth, it's got a nice friction to it. Yeah, I mean, sure, if it closes up, yeah, there's a tiny slither of gap there, but that's needed to allow the bricks to swing around each other. But just the whole thing, it's very good, and I'm very happy with it so far. So glad that I finally got it. I knew as soon as I saw the pictures when it was first released that, like, yes, I like this, I need to have this. And I think even though that it does get quite wide at the back, it still fits in with LEGO City scale, because, you know, camper vans, RVs, they are big vehicles. They're, you know, wider than cars, truck size almost in some cases. So it's not too bad. From the side, it doesn't look out of scale, you know, just having it by itself. Let's just grab a minifigure here. I think that's kind of proportionate and it makes sense. It's very nice. It does start off 6 wide at the front, and then it gets larger at the back. It's just, yeah, really good. So, as you know, there were some stickers in the set. Here they are, a few here. But interesting, the door is a print. Would have been nice if the rest of it was a print, because as you can tell, even here on camera, that the white on the sticker is more of a pure white. If you look at the Lego bricks, they're almost off-white, creamy colour. So if they were printed, that colour consistency would have been better. The dark red's pretty close, I would say. But another thing with stickers is the size. Obviously, you can try and line it up a little bit, but it's not going to fill the whole Lego piece. So you can have some gaps either end. So here you can see I've got a little bit slither of white all around it. Tried to do the best I could, but you just can't help it sometimes. But the fact the door is a print is a nice thing. I just like to see more of it. And see what I mean again here, the gaps between it. Luckily with this graphic pattern that they got here, it's not too bad, but just minimise that would be even better. And before we look inside, just again, it's a really modern thing. There's also a little engine detail here. You can just lift that up. Ta-da! It's small, but it's a little extra thing they didn't need to do, so it's nice that it's in there. You can imagine your minifigures doing a little bit of work on there. Maybe it's broken down out on the road. But otherwise, pretty cool. And also down here, got your battery. I imagine this is probably an electric vehicle these days, knowing Lego City, so there's that. And then round on the other side, you have your hookup points. There you go for your power and your water to make sure things are going when you hit at the campsite. Got a little skylight sunroof on the top there. Let's take it off the roof. No kind of upper floor or anything, it's just one big piece, but plenty of interior details. So of course you can swing out the back, and there is another sticker with a TV with, looks like some nature documentary going on, a couple of windows on there, space for 2 minifigures to sit side by side up at the front with their little coffee mugs. And then here we have the main camper van area, bunk beds here, really nice little cot for the baby as well, plenty of open floor space for that. Got your little sink, baby bottle, there's a little coffee jug or kettle here, very nice indeed. I can imagine that's like a little stove maybe. And then you have a little family portrait, another sticker on this sliding bathroom door. Wow, well, Is that supposed to be a toilet seat or like the shower floor? There's no suggestion of a shower, but I guess it's like just a toilet. Although it's side on, I probably would have had it facing the other way if that was me, but this sliding door function, it's so simple, but it's so clever. Although privacy concerns, yeah, there's a little bit of a gap there. So if you're in bed, you can see who's going to the toilets. But still, that's just a cool thing. They didn't need to include that. They could have taken it out and add in a table and chairs or something like they've done before, but they've done something different here, and I'm happy with that. Although speaking of tables and chairs, there are a couple of side builds. Let's pop this down for a moment. Here we have our little table. No studs on the top or on the bottom, so you can't really attach anything to it. It's just kind of loose, but I guess that's okay. And then speaking of loose things, we have a couple of chairs here in sand blue, just loose, just so you can set up your campsite. There you go, and your campsite, a little campfire there, pretty basic, but it's more than enough to get the scene going. Yeah, this is very good. Let's take a closer look at these minifigs. First up here, we have the dad with the baby. He looks very smiley and happy there. The baby there, just in a basic white torso, no printing on it, but a nice clean little baby grow there. And he's wearing a jacket printing on the back. Does have an alternate face, although personally I don't like this face print because, oh, focus, as you can see, the mouth print basically touches the mustache, and I just feel like there should be some more spacing there. Almost looks like a smudge line or something that's incorrect, and it's just it bugs me personally. But this side is okay, where he's looking much happier, laughing or something. So let's take this off and see what the torso looks like. And there you can see a nice graphic jumper or t-shirt underneath his jacket there to keep him warm. And here we have the man with a croissant and guitar, because you always need a guitar if you're going camping. Everybody knows that. Sitting around the fire, playing a song, whether you're good at it or not, you always need to take a guitar camping. Good to see that. Well done, LEGO. You did the right thing. Accessories aside, here we go. Seen this torso print before with the dark purple legs. Don't see that often. But it's like, this is appropriate for camping, right? This outfit looks right. Here we are with the short hair, and she does have an alternate face as well. And I don't know, but to me, that looks like there's almost a sinister look in her eye. What do you think? Tell me in the comments. Overall, I'm really happy with this set. Like I said, I recommend, even at full retail price, £25, I think you're getting a great deal. I wouldn't be surprised if LEGO would charge £30 for this, honestly, and that would be pushing it slightly. I'd like a little more of a side build if it was going up to £30, but for £25, LEGO City Vehicles, they're getting better, especially with some of these Speed Champions designers. It's just so good. This thing is so heavy, it's so packed in. It's only a 6+ set, but it is just very good. Oops, I've accidentally killed the minifigs. Oh dear, that's probably a bad place to end the video. But tell me what you guys think in the comments. I'll see you next time with another LEGO review. Bye for now. Of course, this isn't the only camper van that LEGO City have done. I also have one from 2009 and another one from 2021. Should I do a comparison between these three? Because as you can see, they've definitely evolved over the years. If you want to see that comparison video, tell me in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to check out the other videos on this channel or on one of my other channels as well. And of course, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and share with your friends.